Hello, everybody, and welcome to the program. The reason for doing this is because we got a lot of emails from you guys over the last 2 weeks. All sorts of questions, and people want to know, people want to learn. And so it's like, okay, let's put up a little setup. Very minimal situation, home studio situation, where we can go through stuff. I can tell you about tricks that I use in my recordings. And I'm sure you know that I'm a big demo fan. That demo sound, I'm a huge fan, and I think they have a lot of value. So basically, emails as far as let's say you want to know, you're kind of depressed about the big studio, and you're like, okay, I don't have the money, I can't go to the big studio. How do I get that big sound? So the thing is, okay, here's the thing. What are you after? If you're just after a big sound, you have to go there. If you are a songwriter and you want to get some songs done and make them sound really nice and want to send them to people, something that I do, great thing to be at home and do it at home. My setup, as you can see, I got a little MPC 60, or used to be called MPC 60. I'm a huge fan of the MPC, of the Akai. I do all my work, all my beats, all my programming up here. And then I got Pro Tools, a very basic Pro Tools system. And I got my piano connected to the rig, and that's about it. That helps me do the songs. And it's enough for me to kind of put things together. I have a Rode K2 microphone that I use all the time and it's right here, and it looks really nice and it sounds awesome. I got a pair of Alesis monitors, simple home studio. You can't turn stuff up. Maybe you're living in an apartment, you can't really crank it, so you got to keep it low, and you gotta somehow get the sound. As far as people asking me what kind of softwares to use any, they're all good. I even used to use N-Track, Google it, and gave me a great sound. So it depends on what you want to do. Pro Tools works for me now because the ease of taking the project into a bigger studio, and no compatibility issues there. A lot of people asking about soundproofing. How I work at home, and how do I get my speakers to sound true at home? Well, a good shortcut would be to get this pink noise generator. Probably get it for a couple $100. Bring it, hook it up. What it does, it throws out pink noise, and we'll get into pink noise and all that later sometime. But it throws out all this pink noise, and it makes a curve for your room, and you put your speakers through it, and it's tuned up pretty well for the environment. So that's what you can do. Soundproofing. I've been to a lot of studios in all over the world where people got their rooms and they got foam up on the walls, and they're thinking, how come the room is not soundproofed? Well, soundproofing is an art, and you gotta learn how to do it. You gotta have separation. It's gotta be floating. There's certain techniques that people use to make it soundproof, and you gotta again Google it and look into that. Couple of people asking me how to improve their timing. By a click. Just get a click and practice 20 minutes a day if you can. If you're not like how I used to be, go for 9 hours a day. That'll hook you up pretty well. How to improve my songwriting, and these are quick questions and with quick answers. That's why I chose these. How would you improve your songwriting? Write. Just keep on writing, and it'll improve over time. There's no shortcuts to that. And a really interesting discussion that we will do later as well is about auto-tuners, if you should use those for your voice or to put things in pitch if they don't sound good to you. And I have a whole philosophy surrounding auto-tuners, and we're going to go into that in just a second. So this is basically what it is, and I'll answer. Let's talk about auto-tuners and in the next program, and we'll see you there.